I'm the Disc Golf Guy, and this is my video blog. We're out here on a chilly Wisconsin winter day, still enjoying some disc golf. Sure, you could be in Texas, Florida, North Carolina, all over the country in 50, 60, or 80 degree weather, but hey, strap on some boots, some nice warm gloves, and come on out and play in Wisconsin. Makes you a hardier golfer. So, one of the things we're going to cover today was a question that came in from one of our subscribers, and it was a really good one, so I thought I'd address it here so everyone had a take on it. He asked, what could you expect during a tournament or tournament play? And I think that's a great question. A couple of the things that you could expect during tournaments, we'll start with some of the things that are perceived maybe as negatives. Well, first off, there's going to be an entry fee. It may range from $5 to $100, but generally if you're playing in an organized event, there's going to be some type of entry fee that may or may not deter you. Secondly, and probably the most prevalent, would be the fact that play is much slower. Why is it slower? Well, people are usually making sure that they play by the rules, they're following along, they're being a little bit more conscious, and definitely playing with more etiquette. You're not going to hear talking, you're not going to hear people banging things around or being loud, or most importantly, walking while somebody else is throwing. You definitely don't want to step into someone else's line while they're about to throw, whether that's a putt or a drive. So that may be perceived as a negative. It takes a little bit longer to play. Some of the other things that you may or may not like about it is the fact that usually most tournaments are 2 rounds. So you'll play 1 round in the morning that'll start anywhere between, I'd say, 8:30 and 10 o'clock, and then usually you have a lunch break, and then you play an afternoon round. And so it's going to be an all-day affair if you're out there competing in some kind of organized tournament or event. Some of the pros will flip a lot of those around and say, yeah, you're going to be paying an entry fee, however, there's going to be an opportunity to win something. Most tournaments, if you're playing in them, if you're playing in an amateur division, you're going to probably win some prizes. That could be disc, bags, shirts, or some kind of merchandise that you're playing and competing for. If you're playing in the professional division, hopefully you're going to be winning some cash. Again, that may be based on your entry fee. Don't throw in $10 and think you're going to walk home with a $1,000 paycheck. Usually the payout corresponds to how much you paid in for an entry fee. So those are a couple of the positives. I said you'll play slower. Well, usually you're going to have more etiquette. That means there won't be the distractions. People shouldn't be fumbling through their bags, talking loudly, being on their cell phone. It should be a little bit more relaxing for you because you can just take in the sounds of the game and enjoy it. You'll have some camaraderie with your fellow card members, but overall it should be a little bit more relaxing because there's not as much hustle and bustle and things going on. And as I said, it may take all day. Well, you got to go ahead and take that in as well. You're going to be traveling to a different place. Maybe you're not playing at your home course where you play every single day. Maybe you're traveling an hour, 2 hours, 10 hours. You and your buddies hop in the car, go make a weekend of it. Have a good time with it. I've traveled as far as even Japan this year. Got to travel over with some buddies. It was a nice long 14-hour flight. Got to hang out, take in the culture, and we enjoyed more than just the disc golf. Of course, there's the food, the culture, sights to see, so many other things to do besides just your competitive rounds of disc golf. So, those are a couple of the things that you could expect. If you're playing in a PDGA sanctioned event, you could hope for ratings. And that's usually the #1 reason why people love playing in PDGA sanctioned events as well as becoming a PDGA member. When you play in those events, if the TD is good, the tournament director, they'll get those rounds up, posted right away, and submitted to the Professional Disc Golf Association. And from there, you obtain a rating. That rating sticks with your number as long as you're playing in a PDGA event. So you can kind of track your progress, or not so much progress, whatever your case might be. But that's another huge advantage to playing in tournaments. I've played probably close to 500 tournaments in the last 18 years, and I've traveled all over the country and really enjoyed doing it, met some great people, had some pretty wild times, and some pretty cool and relaxed times. So it's definitely been a fun thing, and I enjoy it, and I really look forward to traveling to more tournaments across the country in the upcoming years. So thank you, Sam, for the question, which was, what can you expect for tournament play? Well, hopefully that gives you a good overview. So go out and try it out. Check out places like iregisteredonline.com to check for local tournaments and registration, or check out pdga.com and see if there's any PDGA tournaments in your area. So from chilly Wisconsin, this is the Disc Golf Guy, and I'm putting on some gloves and going out and playing. bonus.